Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a video on weird, unusual perfume notes. Notes that you probably wouldn't expect to be in a perfume, perhaps you didn't realise they were. I'm going to be explaining some of them, what they smell like and what the perfumes are that have them in. If you're new here, then hi, welcome, we're all about perfumes here. Check out my hundreds and hundreds of other perfume reviews. And if you're a regular but you haven't subscribed yet, then do hit that subscribe button and show your support. Get involved in the comments down below. And as always, all the perfumes I mention, I'll leave a link down below in the description for where you can get them in the UK, Europe and USA. So first up, the perfume that actually inspired this video is the new release from Moschino, and it is their Moschino Toy 2 bubblegum. This perfume literally does smell like bubblegum. That is the main ingredient here, okay? And it smells doesn't smell like chewing gum, it's not minty. It smells like the pink Hubba Bubba bubblegum that children get. That's exactly what it smells like. I think if you were wearing this, someone smelt it on you, they wouldn't think, oh, that's a perfume. They'd think, oh, that person's been eating bubblegum. You know, that's really exactly what it smells like. Obviously, it's a very unusual bottle as well. I'll leave my detailed review to this down below, but when I saw this had come out, I just thought, wow, that is an unusual choice. And yeah, I thought, well, what other weird notes are there that I can feature in this video? So one note that I actually quite like is a vinyl perfume note. So that's vinyl as in the black music vinyls that you play on a music player. It's a plasticky, almost a rubbery smell. It's in Modern Muse Rouge Gloss, which I think is discontinued. I really liked that from Estee Lauder. And it's also in YSL's Parisienne. You guys, if you're a regular viewer, will know that I love YSL Mon Paris, which is like a moderner version of YSL Parisienne, which I'm not a huge fan of. I find it a bit heavy, but it does have that vinyl note in it and you can really smell it. I like plasticky smells. I love the smell of like new plastic. I love the smell of Play-Doh. So I do really like this. I will see if I can find the Modern Muse Rouge Gloss somewhere and leave it in the links if I can. It was amazing, but it kind of gives a plasticky feel, kind of like a lip gloss. I guess that's why it's called Rouge Gloss. It's obviously a very man-made smell, but some people just like me love the smell of plastic, so this is what I actually like. Next on my list I have tomato. So I'm not a huge fan of the smell of tomatoes. Obviously they are very fresh and quite green. I think tomatoes are famously a fruit, even though we often think they're a vegetable. I think I've got that right. And they are used as a fruity note sometimes in perfumes. There's a fragrance in Jordan sur la Nile from Hermes, which is all about a garden by the river Nile. And this has like those notes of the reeds of the Nile and everything on it, but it has a lot of this tomato, which make it very fresh green. I think it's quite a unisex smell. They do use it in some men's fragrances. It's not something I would particularly choose. I love my more fruity, like berry scents or citrus scents, but tomato is used in perfumes if you want to smell like a tomato. So next on my list is essentially the smell of lipstick, the smell of makeup. And I recently did a video on all the different perfumes that smell like makeup. It's a smell that I really love. It's usually created using a violet note, which is quite powdery. Some of them are more like an eyeshadow smell. Some of them are like a lipstick smell. Probably a really good example is H&M's lipstick. Very affordable, and it just smells exactly like lipstick, and that really feminine fruity lipstick smell. There's also Lipstick Fever from Juliet Has a Gun, which I really like. And I think these are just perfect, quintessentially feminine fragrances. You know, that smell of a woman's makeup, the smell of her lipstick, fresh lipstick. I love that smell. I think they're great. If I would have my own perfume range, I would definitely make one like that. They are quite unusual at first when you think about it. It feels a bit weird, but the more you smell them actually, I think the nicer idea it is. I mean, at the end of the day, the lipsticks and stuff are all fragrance, just so it's kind of a bit of a circle there. So next up I have Solar Perfume Note. So this is essentially meant to smell like the sense of having sun on your skin, like a very warm, hot, sunny day. It's quite clever, I think, and incredibly hard to describe. Notice this is starting to be used in more and more perfumes. It was very unusual a while ago, but two ones that have just come out, Beautiful Magnolia from Estee Lauder and the new Lady Million Fabulous, both have the solar notes in. There is a H&M one which the solar note is the only note, but usually it's used alongside other notes to complement the fragrance, to give it a warmth, a sparklingness that makes you think of summertime, and it's really hard to put your finger on what the smell is. I think it's quite a classy addition. It's kind of a bit like the smell of sun cream and vacations and everything mixed together, but it still lets all the other fragrance notes shine. If you haven't watched my videos on each of these, I'll leave them down below. I think the new Beautiful Magnolia is really beautiful. And then next on my list, I have Ambroxan. So this is the natural ingredient that's one of the main things in ambergris, which is something that used to be used in perfumes a lot. I think it's banned now. And this is a weird substance that's produced in the stomach of a whale. Seriously, I have no idea how this ended up coming to be common in perfumes. It's so particular, and it's not used anymore, but it's the main smell in Chanel No. 5 Ambroxan, which I'm not a fan of. It's quite harsh, intense smell, quite a chemically smell, I think, and it's used less and less in perfumes because it is associated with an older fashioned fragrance. If you go back to the 50s and 60s, this was used in loads of fragrances all the time. And now it's created synthetically, I think, because they can't use ambergris anymore. I've always found it to be a weird smell. Why would I want to smell like the stomach of a sperm whale? It's so bizarre. But yeah, that's the main ingredient of Chanel No. 5. They don't put that in the advert, do they? Cool, so there are plenty of other weird perfume notes. Let me know down in the comments other notes that you think are unusual or weird to have in a perfume. Do you like them or not? Let me know in the comments down below. But that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!